Hello and welcome to another edition of Normalizing Green Things. And boy, do we have some green things. And that's not Tommy, it's these green things. It's Malachite Gigantus Gloriousness over here. Just a couple of really emphatic museum style and size pieces. If you don't have the cabinet for it, then don't even think about it. This piece here is being hidden. Tommy's taking that. Tommy, don't process it to the website yet, eh?
Yes, I was.
Please don't. Oh, thanks, man.
Yes,
No, shock, man. Glenn is keen for that. Maybe. There we go. Adore. Even bow down to the greatness that is green. You might recognize some of these from a few months ago. Yeah. And the fella, quite rightly so, obviously run out of a bit of money, and he's brought his prices down to make it mildly more affordable. I don't say these are affordable by any means, but they most certainly are at least 40% cheaper than what they were, which is fantastic news. This was never in the mix a couple of months ago. This is calcite geode. How beautiful is that? Very nice. Anyone interested in that, please let me know. Hello, this is Top Rock, Africa's oldest and most reputable wholesaler of minerals and fossils and green things. If you are new here, happy days. Please take the time to read Cora's short story. She spent hours trying to find out the perfect witty ending, and I'm still battling to find it. Happy days. Please read it. Basically, it involves us being a wholesaler and you getting 10 kilograms worth of goods before shipping, because this is Africa, we're far away, and as far as shipping is concerned, it's a per kg rate. The more per kg, the per kg rate comes down, the more kilos we ship. And just to make that reasonably nice, well, it's not even nice, is to go 10 kilograms. You're welcome to stockpile. You don't have to buy it all in one go. Happy days. Having said that, I'd like to get going because the weather's looking a bit dodge and my screen's looking a bit dirtier. There we go. Right, up first in today's little lineup, we got iolite, or as you might recognize it as cordierite. On the surface, it just looks like a black blotchy thing with red feldspar blotches. But if you get closer, and it would help terribly if the sun was out, but there you can see those beautiful electric little bolts of water sapphire, cordierite. Name it what you like, but it is magic. Look at those little blue specks of lightning right over there. There are two standing free forms in this flat. One bigger one and a cutie pie little one. There's a little bit of iolite eyeing us out. Hell of a rare stuff. There's a whole lot over there. That's very nice, very rare. Here we go, look at that blue lightning. It's a gorgeous two little standing freeforms weighing 1.5 kilos. It's going to cost $62. This is flat 802. Next up is an absolutely ghastly flat of Jacini. I think this is Jacini. That's a northern part of the town. You asking me why do we put abysmal pieces of amethyst and geodes in? Well, that's because that's reality, man. If we show you the good stuff all the time, you get normalized to it, and then we really are doing a shabby job of normalizing rarities. This little flat, 12 of them, rated as, what is that? G for G4 and it weighs, yeah, there we go, 1.471 kilograms. This flat's not gonna cost you a mortgage. It's gonna cost you $21. That is flat 806. On to something less G. We got ourselves 5 beautiful little septari spheres. Now these are rated G to A. A for amazing, G for good. Actually, it's G for good, because you do get less than G, you get M. M is for mediocre, mundane, middle, Meh, says Cara. Well done. I think I like that. M for meh. And, well, there's a one or two mehs, and then there's a couple of amazings. They weigh... amazing. That's correct, Cara. 1.78. These are going to cost $35. This is flat 623. On to some N. N is for Nguni, Jasper. And these weigh... what's that? 4.28 kilograms. It's largely cobbed pieces, and they are beautiful. Nguni, if you didn't know, it's the name of the indigenous cow here. And, well, they named the cow after the rock, not the rock after the cow. Although I suspect I might be very wrong. Often. These are rated as VG. VG is for... What's VG for, Cara? Tommy says very good. Tommy's imagination has stalled a bit on us.
I'll think of something.
Vibrantly good. 2A grade. That's amazing. Nice. This flat is going to cost $32. That is flat 589. Next up, more cobbed pieces, but this time a bit more porous. It's serpentine on stichtite. This is the largest of the four. And that's really interesting. There's blue in there. I've not seen blue. Why would there be blue? I'm tempted to put Nick on the spot. Because he so loves that. There's blue in my stichtite. Cara, what do you think the blue in my stichtite is?
Same stuff that is liquid in the pudding bar.
No, man.
Lithium.
Lithium? No, man, it's more likely zinc. Nick has run away. It was amazing. He has the instincts of a cat. Right, but I'll catch him later. Never you fear. There's more blue over there. I don't think there's any lithium involved.
You know what the worst grade is?
What's the worst grade?
Why?
Why?
Yikes.
For all ye who have read my note on yikes, I have paid a dear price for using the term. Cara has taken personal umbrage at the why. Probably an existential thing. However, let's carry on. Stichtite. There we go. 4 cob pieces. They are rated VG to A grade. They weigh 3.19 kilograms. They're going to cost $38. That's flat 583. Next up, Jamie Rose Quartz Hearts. All 6 of them weighing 1.81 kilograms. This one's absolutely gorgeous. Quite a dark pink. Hey, Simpiwe.
Yebo.
How many rose quartz hearts do you have?
None.
Somebody buy him a heart. He's a heartless rose quartz, or a rose quartz heartless guy. I don't have a rose quartz heart either, but that's not my thing. I go for the black basalt. These weigh 1.81 kilos. They're going to cost $49. This is flat double 5.2. On to some very nice carrot pestles, or carrots. There are quite a lot of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's right, a whole salad bowl of orange calcite. These are rated as good to A. This one hiding in the corner here is suspicious, but it's not. It's suspiciously nice. Quite a few of them. I've never seen such smally ones and one flat. It's very nice. 1.43 kilograms. These little orange calcite carrot sticks are going to cost $40. This is flat 5.75. Not straying too far away from the yellows, we're going golden limonite. This is from Solwezi in Zambia. And we are, in fact, looking for inclusions, because why else would you have limonite in your life? And we got it. There's little specks of goethite lighting up. Ooh, this one's nice. Nice thin base. There's some goethite. A beautiful clarity. There's lots more. A lot more. Look at that. Let me zoom in a little bit and slow down. Look at all the little fleas of iron coating the beautiful quartz. And more. This is a fantastic flat. Jeez. Happy days. Goethite and limonite, like peas and carrots. Well, all of these have got inclusions. Magic flat. It weighs 1.48 kilos, rated as good de ver. It is $28. This is a nice flat for that amount of money. It's flat $595. On to some chrome magic from Zimbabwe. It's a place called Ntorashanga brought us Ntorolite, the originality of Afrikaners. 1.235 kilograms. These are rated as Vizia, and they are quite Vizia. Excuse my French. Nice little bit of Sydney transparency as well. They are rated Vizia. They weigh 1.235. They cost $37. That's 4 Ntorashanga plates, flat 508. Onto some quartz, polished quartz. And we've got little specks of hematoid all over this fella. That's rather impressive. Oh, look at those. They got a bit of a sheen to those little red specks. More on that side. Nice veils. Oh, that is interesting. Geez, if this came from Malawi, I'd just automatically go, oh, look, Rebiakite. I don't know, to be honest. Nice little point, this. Interesting, to say the least. And then this is another interesting one. Funny little inclusions. Looks like... Geez, looks like... It's mica. That is mica. Oh. Mica, veils, bit of limonite. There you go. You're having a slow evening at home. This will keep you busy for a while. Another one with lots of busyness. Oh, what are you, little red shiny thing? Iron, no doubt. There's quite a few of them, rainbow veils that, no, it must be, look at that. More of the same mica-ish stuff. It's very interesting. Go on, Fig. Get it out of your system. Bit of dirty quartz, but it's not dirty, just those are inclusions. Floating in a time and space that took millions of years to get there. That's a very nice flat. Off the cuff, you wouldn't say so, but upon closer inspection, it's absolutely magic. It's 1.205 kilograms, rated good to AA, so that's absolutely amazing. It's going to cost $61 for the four that is flat 807. On to some celestite. Sakwani! See, I'm getting to say it so much better. And immediately, your eye is drawn to the massive blue crystal, standing out like a sore tooth or a blue flag. Most likely a blue flag. That is absolutely gorgeous. Both of these weigh, what is that, 3.3 kilograms. A little bit of a geode. It's a beautiful flat in that crystal there. That's a winner. These two celestites are going to cost $59. This is flat $729. Then to the middle of the trolley, and look at that. Look at it. Look at it. It's shiny, it's green, it has beautiful banded patterns. It weighs 5.59 kilograms. It comes from the Congo. And you can lift it like this and gaze at it all day long whilst working out. The other side. Partly polished, I suppose. I suppose that's not the side. It's not the media PR side. However, that is. How gorgeous is that? That is a beautiful statement piece. Going at basically 700 Rand a kilo. This is going to be $230. This is flat F06. Right, then. Hang on, shit. I missed it. Oh dear, I cocked up. Okay, I'm coming back to that. We've done that. We will come back to that. I just went to the center of the trolley without doing the full circle. Don't tell anyone. Cara is going to never let me forget this.
What's going on there?
Nothing, Cara. Nothing. Nothing's going on. Labradorite, Cara. Labradorite is going on. Very good to AA. Absolutely awesome grade. Labradorite is what's going on. There are 70 of these not partly polished, one side polished Labradorites, which is lovely because one side gives you the imagination and the one side begs you for imagination. It's a beautiful flat. It weighs 1.29 kilograms for these 70. They're going to cost you $58. That's flat 829. Lekker. Then onto some natural blue lace agate. 6 reasonably large fellas. This one's got some gorgeous druzy. And a very interesting little betroidal action going on there. I suspect something was attached, got disattached, and then the blue lace got some FOMO because it wasn't going where the other one was going, and then it caused a little betroidal effect. It was all very emotional. Here's a nice little piece with a, tell you what, the camera doesn't do this justice, but there's a subtle hints of grapey amethyst in there. There's a whole lot of blue lace. It's an absolute gorgeous flat of blue lace agate. It weighs all of 2.88 kilograms. It's going to cost $60. Oh, from this angle you can see the amethyst. Well, it's just for a second I could. $60 for flat 657. Nice. Then onto some Fuchsite with kyanite. That is that sparkly Mikey-ish Fuchsite green, and then you got that beautiful, and this one's absolutely gorgeous, gemmy blue kyanite. That's a lovely specimen. There's 4 in here. They weigh 2.1 kilograms altogether. This is a whole lot of Fuchsite with a whole lot of, well, at least there's a glimmer of kyanite there, which is kind of really attractive, actually. Kyanite there. These other little specks, I actually don't know, to be honest.
The best.
I don't know, to be honest.
There we go.
It may well be oxidized kyanite, but I rather doubt it. But that Fuchsite there is reasonably transparent, which makes it really attractive. Here we go. Nice blue kyanite there. Sparkly Fuchsite. with kyanite. 2.1 kilos, rated good to very good. This is going to cost $31, flat 749. Right, now that the bucky's gone, we're discussing spiders and people's pets. That's right, Cara's going to bring the pet competition to a conclusion sometime.
Yes.
Yes, she is.
I'm giving people, so what is it now? It's the 9th of October. I'm going to close the competition end of October. So we'll do a Halloween. I know that Phil's asked to send in some pictures. All my pictures have slowed down. So if you have any last pictures, I need maybe like 10 more pets, guys.
What are people going to win?
That's still up for debate. I mean, we said a compliment, so...
Yeah, okay, a compliment's good.
But we'll come up with something good.
But I don't know. Vuzi's used up all the compliments I can have.
I'll come up with something good.
All right, happy days. On to some black tourmaline and highlight opal. There is this is just slightly more than a kilogram's worth of black tourmaline sheryl. It's a beauty. There's a fair amount of highlight opal on this one as well. Look at that beautiful luster. There you go. There's enough highlight opal to generate lights for a small country like Swaziland or Lesotho. Bit of smoky quartz, a nice Mercedes-Benz. Oh, I hear you ask, what does highlight opal UV? Ah, I'm so glad you asked. So you don't believe me, highlight opal. Here we go. That is highlight opal. And that's highlight opal. Except there should be more, I imagine. Yes, yes there is. Just the two. Happy days. This little flat of black tourmaline, sure. That's gonna cost all of $55. This is flat 494. Next up, and say hello to something you've never seen before. Well, I haven't. But we've got some polished soul rose. And, well, Nick insisted on aragonite. So I'll explain that. The first time I saw these, let's take this one for example. I went, geez, where did we get the Argentinian rhodochrosite? And as you know, rhodochrosite is effectively a calcite. So with a lot of manganese. So what happens is that the calcite disseminates, and when calcite disseminates, it becomes aragonite, which is those little lines around the flowers. This one's maybe better. You can see there where the calcite is disseminated and becomes aragonite. And it's a bit weird, and I don't understand all of it, because it stands to reason if it disseminates, then it'll just turn back into calcite. Then why does it turn into aragonite? And why does the aragonite turn into like fibrous sprays? Well,
No, that's a difference. Is it the same story?
yeah. We can ask Nick, but Nick's avoiding me. He knows I'm going to ask him. Look at that beautiful dolomite there, and it's absolutely beautiful. This lustrous pink cobalt bearing calcite as well as dolomite. It's a bit cheeky to call aragonite into it, but it's a cool story.
What was this, the name
highlight
that Nick gave it? Like the seller's name?
No, it doesn't have one. Not that I'm aware of, and I'm not really wanting to use it if it is there. But it is a kind of hard to imagine. Basically, calcite massive, as opposed to the nice dog teeth formations we get occasionally, the rare, expensive
So
ones.
it's not dolomite?
Yeah, that's dolomite. There you can see the first one. There we go. No, which one was it?
So it's dolomite, calcite, and
Aragonite. Yeah.
With cobalt making it pink.
With the cobalt making it pink. There we go. Those beautiful patterns. Not quite the example of dolomite I was looking for. There we go. There. Check. So dolomite has exactly the same habit as calcite as well. Just confuse things a little bit.
I need to read more on that.
Hey, dude.
I think
You need to read more on rocks.
The Congolese stuff is like, it just boggle minds my boggle.
Cara's boggly-minded.
I'm boggly-minded. Maybe that should be a grade.
Are you taking them?
MB.
MB. No. BM.
Boggled mind.
Boggly-minded.
Boggly-minded. No, mind boggled grade.
Mind-boggling.
MB.
Well, that'll be really good, wouldn't it? Because you'd just
It
be
would
so
be,
astounded
but
at
then
it.
M is meh. So
Mediocre. Meh.
maybe mind boggled is like,
So,
it's meh grade, but it looks cool.
so I know you're all asking, where the devil did all this come from? I mean, here we are waiting for Madagascar,
And now Francis has a giant malachite.
and now we have malachites, and we have cobalt. Well, yes, you guessed right. A Congolese dealer dropped by unsuspectedly, and wow, happy days. He's obviously short on money. Right, so best we sell some Congolese stuff.
Yeah, some of you guys might
To
actually
keep
even
up-
recognize some of these big pieces.
Yeah, I mentioned that. All right, anyway, this little flat of awesome pinkness is going to cost you a earth-shattering $26. This is flat F13. Nice.
Yeah, great.
What?
EF. Sorry.
Earth-shattering. Very nice, Cora. Right, next up, some absolutely... Oh, Mr. May, you're just in time for 2 questions. Cora says, and I kind of laughed at her.
This was making
Like,
a
I'm
very
just a
uneducated
rude
guess.
person.
There's an unknown mineral in there somewhere.
Yes, it's
Blue.
blue. Blue in serpentine, so that obviously rules out any lithium.
Can you find it?
I suspect it was. No, I can't find it.
Okay, we'll do the pink one and I'll look for.
Right, so I was trying to explain, and correct me if I'm wrong. So what we got here is a combination of dolomite, calcite, as well as aragonite. So the aragonite, this kind of, I said it resembles the Argentinian rhodochrosite with those nice, lovely banded patterns, which is what rhodochrosite is. So the calcite invariably gets decimated by oxygen mostly. Also other fluids such as the cobalt in this particular instance, which makes it not
It's just liquidized, so all the calcium then forms layers and bands. Like as soon as the calcium dissolves, it then turns into aragonite. It turns into a sedimentary aragonite, which can grow back into crystals again, like you can see with the acicular crystals. But it becomes an aragonite. So this is dolomite, which is also calcium, which is then leached into pockets of cobaltian calcite, which then is disseminated into what would you call it? Cobaltian aragonite. Underneath.
aragonite.
Yeah, but you still have calcite on the top. And when it crystallizes, you still have dolomite, cobaltian dolomite crystals on top of that again. So cobaltian dolomite crystals from the dolomite that grow directly on there, then you get the calcium, which then that is calcite. It's
Oh, I found it.
oh,
That looks like crayon, dude.
well, I would say it's probably what it is then.
I tried to rub that crayon off, it didn't.
It doesn't look like crayon, but the life of me wouldn't tell you what it is. I have no idea.
Serpentine.
I've not seen blue in stiftite before.
That looks like another rock has rubbed off on this rock. They were hanging out together.
Cara's.
And it's got an appetite for appetite.
Yeah, Cara used to play with rocks. He didn't have dolls, so they were all kissy, smoochy, and making small talk in the All right, so there we go. Thank you, Nick. I shall be looking into doing some homework on the stichtheid and blue inclusions. What we have here, however, is another beautiful Congolese example of mineral heaven. There's some A-grade dioptase.
Do you need
Ooh, anyone want to see an accident?
We don't want that to happen.
No, we don't.
Thank you.
There we go. Car's been taking lessons on Saturdays watching the rugby. He's doing a rather good impersonation of a prop. Smashing flat of dioptase, and I tell you what, it's unlikely that these are going to be cheap. They weigh 540 grams. They're going to be $289, and one of them or two of them are actually just very good. They're not all A grade. So this is flat 463. On to some etched blue chalcedony or blue lace agate that's been undergone the proverbial acid ringer. There are 35 little etched specimens. I was rather curious. I'd like to get some feedback. Are these... Actually, there's more than 35. There's a lot. There's 59. And some of them are really small. Some antimony, I think.
antimony? That should be a kid's name. If we ever have a kid, shall we call it antimony?
No, we shan't be doing either.
If we get a dog, can we call it antimony?
No.
Antimony and fig.
Why did you get a rock and call it antimony? Oh, in fact, why did you get some antimony and call it antimony? Hey, antimony, get off the couch. Hey, what are you doing on the kitchen counter, you little antimony? Right, these are rated as good to A grade. They weigh 1.15 kilograms. I wanted to ask you if anyone's ever lapped these, because that would be interesting, to say the least. They're going to cost $40. This is flat 803. Then, from Madagascar, cascading pineapple quartz. It is two beautiful specimens. This by far the most dramatic one. It does stand or lean a little bit. And if I tell you what, if it wasn't for the... Well, no, that's actually very, very nice, that one. The other one I saw that wasn't, that had a bad chip, but that's lovely. This one here's the dramatic one. Let's see. All those cascading little white quartz crystals leading up the hill to a reasonably bad chip. The rated is very good to A grade. It's a gaudy little flat of cascading loveliness. It's a $34 for the 2.56 kilos flat, 461.
Hi there.
Hello, Mr. Jones. Right, now we can get to the center of the trolley.
Okay. Thanks so much. Okay.
Next up, some beautifully colored Luena smoky quartz. And this quartz has an absolutely glorious honey color. Beautiful clean windows. The habitual chips from Luena, which is, well, almost qualifies it to be from Luena. There's a little bit of iron coating on some of the crystals, such as here, but I don't think that detracts. I think that just adds to the entire crystal, entire cluster. It's a beauty. It weighs, what does it weigh? It weighs 2.555 kilograms. It's going to cost, don't quote me on that, it's going to cost $45. This is flat 618. Then, today also brought us a nice stalagmite or stalactite. I don't know. I'll be honest. It is a beautiful specimen though. does harbour a few little scratches, nothing too bad. Well, not scratches, but scuffs. Weighing, well, almost 2 kilograms. It's 1.99 kilograms. Rated as very good. This beautiful little malachite is going to cost, oh, let's see, $82. That is flat F82. Next up, we had these earlier on, and then we've got a large little decal specimen. It's a beautiful large one. You can see all that beautiful dolomite there. And then the pink calcite. It's from Mashamba West. Glorious vugs there. See that those beautiful dolomite habits. Unlike the other stuff from Mashamba, and I'm not saying, well, this, I tell you what, there's a fair amount of actual native copper. So that is calcopyrite. I don't think that's native copper. I have seen a fair amount of native copper on other ones. But there's quite a few vugs on here. It's hard to know which side is up and which side is down, because at the bottom there's this beautiful vug here. So it stands to reason that it should be UV. It is calcite. Not all calcite's UV, but we're going to find out nonetheless, because at the very worst, the dolomite does glow. Rightio, let's see if anything happens. Oh, big stuff. Okay, come on, buddy. FOMO, come. No, what do you, come on. Come on. Okay, then don't do that. Sorry for that. So that orange is the dolomite. We got, oh, there. That's pretty. Not sure about the blue. It's not filler. There's no filler in these. How pretty is that? I'm gonna try the other little torch if I can find it. Very pretty. Rightio. So there we go, a beautiful calcite and dolomite, Mashamba West, cobalt, calcite, dolomite, aragonite, polished freeform. There's a little bit of chalcopyrite there. It weighs slightly more than 4 kilograms. It's going to cost $166. For 4 kilos, that is pretty much 700 Rand a kilo. That's cheap. This is flat F17. Right. Seeing that I never did this before, we'll do it again. This little malachite slab here is $230. Flat F06. Lekker. Right, there we go. As the gloom sets in and the time of the day runs out, I suppose I'll have to get my hustle on. To start off the second trolley, we are greeted by a nice little piece of Congolese azurite, and it's a nice big one, intermittently separated by some malachite. It's nice, we don't see enough of these. Where did it come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Well, Vuzi's hidden little stash. I think he just forgets about stuff, really. And it can't be on its own, so it's joined by a strange little calcite specimen of which origins I have no idea. However, I'm going to take this to the dark room and show you that it does actually get excited. There we go. And does she? Yes, she does. You excitable little not fluorite, Francis, it's calcite. calcite doesn't sound good with hussy. Anyway. One as you right, one little calcite. This is going to cost all of $36. This is flat F12. Onto some Hollandite from Madagascar. There are more than 35. I see 36, 7, 8, 38 little beautiful asterism starry beauties. Look at those. They are glorious. They are probably good grade to A grade. There's a couple of, well, lesser ones. There's a little star hiding away in the depths of this crystal. Likewise there. But all in all, some of these are absolutely fantastic. It's a beauty. This flat here weighs next to nothing. I think it's 150 grams. It's going to cost $25 for the Hollandite. This is F24. Next up, not the Gonzo stone. What's this, Cara?
You speak to me?
Yeah, Van Gogh stone.
I think you called that.
No, I don't know. I didn't call it that. It's azurite and it's malachite. It's from Congo. It's 70 large. Wow, 70 big. There's a couple of absolute beauties here.
Let's check it out. Vroom, 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 vroom.
What the hell are you doing?
The Van Gogh stone.
No, man. The artist.
Van Goghs.
A Van Gogh stone. Oh my God! Save me from the corny. I'm gonna be. I feel like a maize cob. This is $44 for the 70. It's flat F33. Next up, some more of that beautiful cobalt-flavored calcite, aragonite, and dolomite. There are 6 in this flat. Let's just take some time because there weren't many of them. In fact, I don't think we'll be seeing much of these at all. But it's nice to see something pink and different. It's beautiful. Jeez, that's gorgeous. So it weighs 800 grams. It's going to cost all of $33. This is flat F36. Nice. Next up, some spirit quartz or some Bucanote amethyst from a Bucanote hook. There are 6 clusters. They are the larger window variety. They weigh 1.45 kilograms. They're rated very good to A, and some of these have absolutely gorgeous dark, deep purple tips. These are going to cost all of $73. This is a flat F41. Onto a flat of absolutely gorgeous petrified wood slices. They are only polished on one side. They weigh 1.45 kilograms. Rated as all of them are A grade. Some gorgeous nickel green colouring and a couple of really nice vugs. These are from Gokwe in Zimbabwe. They're going to cost all of $48. This is flat $796. Lekker. Next up, agates from Madagascar. It's a big polished geode with a nice big deep vug. And because it's all hollow, it weighs almost nothing. Well, that's not entirely true. Altogether, these two weigh, what is that, 1.71 kilos. Oh man, banded blue agate. Look at those beautiful patterns. Very nice. Rated good, very good. These are going to cost $28. That's flat 52. Up next, we got some very good silky malachite. Come on. There we go. Focus. These weigh 1.65 kilograms. Exhibit very nice buoyancy. There's a very nice silky little vug there as well. This is the largest one. It's the most interesting one. It's also the most hefty one. That is that's gorgeous. Look at that. It's a twinsy, a velvety, lovely velvety nature. This was actually, yeah, that is a stalagmite or a stalactite of sorts. All that beautiful velvety river running beneath a bridge. That's a stunning little piece there. These 4 malachites are going to cost $45. Okay, hang on. $45 for 1.65. It's rated very good. That is very cheap. That's a very good flat then. This is flat 55. Libethenite is up next. These little collector's pieces that originate from the oxidation zones and copper deposits. Beautifully. That's a stunning little piece, man. Crystallization all around. Rated as very good to A grade. Flat weighs 690 grams for the 12. That copper green shining through. Ooh, what is that? Hello. Are you calcite? What are you? Interesting. The lovely flat of libethenite. It's going to cost $55 for the 12. This is flat number 188. Next up, smoky eggs from Madagascar. There are 5 in this flat. They weigh 1.58 kilograms, rated as good to very good. So all the eggs that we've recently seen are good, very good. And I don't mean well done, you good little egg. I mean, they're not as transparent as one would hope. One would hope that the price reflects that, and at $39 for 1.58 kilos, it may very well. Flat 913. Then, a flat of lepidolite towers. Also rated good to A grade. It's a beautiful, there's a little bit of a lithium, which is always what you want to see in a lepidolite. It is what they do. Mine is a like a little pink tourmaline, a little bit of rubellite in the mix as well. Ooh, this one, check out the lithium on this beastie. Lithium and pink tourmaline and lepidolite. Mate, that's nice. Smoky quartz as well. These 3 weigh 2.2 kilograms on the dot. It's going to cost $55. This is flat 759. Then Chorus, first suddenly she's just gotten into the shutterkite, and I tell you what, that's beautiful. There are 12 cob pieces here from Kalkofelt in Namibia. Don't know about that crack there. Let's push it. No, that's all right. Got a quartz there. Always good for the lepers. Nice dark shutterkite. That's awesome. That's a brilliant flat, Cora. Well done. It is also rated good to A. Cora's good. Oh, that is Bornite. Yes, you're right. Okay, let's jump to the Bornite. There's a little jump to the Bornite. Borlite. All right.
Get it all right.
Very nice. Bornite, shutterkite, and a bit more shutterkite, and some reddish brown mineral. Chrysocolla in there as well. Malachite. It's a glorious flat. Oh, there is more. The quartz there has gone all limonite on us. Very nice flat. It weighs 3.28 kilograms. It's going to cost $40 for the 12. This is flat 191. Very nice. Then onto some more cascading quartz. These are pretty. It's nice, clean windows. I like to see the kind of more variegated, etched, if you must, windows. But these are quite smooth, but they are quite clear as well. Bit of matrix on that beast. Quite a lot of matrix on this. But there, that's the window I was talking about. Well defined, well etched. Literal windows. Very nice. Rated as I don't know. Rated as very good to A grade. It weighs 2.885 kilos. It's going to cost $36. This is flat 546. Lekker. Then on to the funky fluorite on quartz. This leaves cubes of Caribbean gorgeousness. You can see there's a very nice little clear zoning fluorite on the outer edges, and then in the dark typical purple edge, and then with that green fluorite right in the middle. 3 specimens. This one's very nicely populated. Weighing all of 925 grams. These 3 fluorites are going to cost $33. That's flat F56. Then onto some stichtite standing freeforms. So you might know it as Atlantisite. That is that beautiful stichtite purple webbing on a green serpentine matrix. These come from Barberton in the Lowveld, mecca of the green belt of South Africa. And this one's absolutely gorgeous. That is what I'd like to think of as a triumph of stichtite. I don't know. I could use that as an emoji of sorts. I just can't put my finger on it. This is 1.635 kilograms, rated very good to A grade. It's going to cost all of $58. This is flat 509. Also very nice. Black tourmaline up next. We got 2 large pieces. This terminates in quite a fibrous ending. A nice luster around the sides. This little hookity hook one, also beautifully well formed crystals, a lot of feldspar in the mix there, and then I'm going to use it again, a triumph of nice globular highlight opal. Sexy. It weighs, I don't know, 1.12 kilograms, rated very good to A grade. These 2 are going to cost $60. This is flat 354. Nice. Then on to some dioptase tumblestones. There are 20 in this flat. And the dioptase is relieved by a little bit of chrysocolla, more likely chrysocolla. Yeah, there's not any chrysocolla here. It's all just dioptase. It's quite a fancy tumblestone, mind me saying. Here we go.
They're tumblestones. I think they've been hand polished.
Yeah, they're not tumblestones. They are small freeforms. Hand leapt.
A little bug.
There's a little bug that reminds us of a catfish.
Oh no.
Oh no, there's a that looks like my math tutor in high school.
What?
that facial expression there. That just says, what the devil are you doing, Francis? Right, this flat.
Sorry. There's little spiky jobbies in there.
Oh, little spiky jobbies. Let's zoom in to the spikies. Yeah, there are 2 silky magnetized. Spiky jobbies. Weighing all of, 360 grams. This flat of dioptase freeformed and polished. They're going to cost $51. This is flat F37. On to some more of the beautiful, polished cobalt calcite dolomite freeforms. This one's absolutely glorious. It looks like an armchair. Well, no.
You want to see chairs on all of your rocks now.
Well,
But those look like a sofa. Very comfy.
look how beautiful Jimmy that is. Superb. Oh, and there you go. Look at that dolomite. Polished dolomite. Who knew? And a very interesting. Okay, so the aragonite line. That's kind of what is that? Coffee. Look at what color is that? Cappuccino. People who have painted their walls recently, please help me out. All right, Cora's gagging to show you
the rainbow veils.
The dolomite rainbow veils. Oh, that is gorgeous, and also that Jamie calcite. She's a beauty. Ooh.
Is it calcite? I'm so confused.
Yeah.
Is this calcite?
Yes.
The pink stuff is calcite.
The pink stuff is calcite, as opposed to the expensive dogtooth scalenahedral versions that cost an arm and a leg. This is just massive.
So then,
polished.
Do they glow?
Yes, they do. Well, not as much as some, but in fact, I'd say some of the dolomite glows more. This flatter weighs, I don't know what it weighs, because I can't see my slip. Oh, there it is. It weighs all of 1.695 kilograms. It's going to cost all of $70. It's our winner chicken pink dinner. That's flat F25. Then we have got some, what is it, Zomba? 7 smoky Zomba quartz crystals. The dark blue there is rubikite. This is a dark smoky point.
You want some
No
light on the
chips.
situation?
A little bit of an iron coating. Here we got some.
It's got nice points there.
There's a very nice point. And orthoclase. No?
I don't think so. It's too soft.
Kaolinite? No. The copper. There's no copper there.
Also, clays is probably right.
Ooh, a little bit of iron. That's a nice smoky hematoid almost. That's very nice. A lot of self-healing as well. That bird that you can hear cockling away at the background is one of the most beautiful sounds. I love it. It's Birchall's cuckoo. And it means that the day's at its end, because you only hear it, well, you hear it in the beginning of the day, at the end of the day. This flat here is going to cost $36. That's for 7 Zombas. Or is it Melange? No, these are Melangis, and that's a flat 897. Then, on to Wally, the warthog. Wally. I like alliteration.
Where's
just leave
Wally?
me alone. Not. Okay, oh, where's Wally? There's Wally, and he's. That's what they look like when they're going down a bit of water. It's actually a bloody good carving.
Yeah.
The only thing really missing is they're one of the ugly 5. Everyone's heard about the big 5, which is elephant, rhino, buffalo, leopard, and
Lion.
The ugly 5. This is the king of the ugly 5, and normally these little warts on the side are much bigger and uglier. Plus, they come with.
He's quite beautiful for that.
This is quite a pretty little fella. It's a brilliant little warthog. 1.91 kilograms, rated as good only for some obscure reason. It's going to cost.
I think that's one of the
82.
better.
Yeah, it's one of the better carvings I've ever seen. Yeah. $82 for Wally. That's flat 748. Etched blue lace agate. It's a large etched blue lace agate. It's a spiky etched blue lace agate because it's hurting my finger now. Right, so I'll just balance it carefully. It's a beauty. It weighs, I don't know what it weighs, probably around 2 kilograms. It's going to cost all of $47. This is flat. Oh, 47. Right, onto a beautiful malachite. And it's another kind of stalagmite or stalactite with nice reniform formations. I do believe it needs a little bit of a cleaning still. It came in this afternoon and I grabbed it without much care to that, so it still will be cleaned. It weighs 2.45 kilograms. This little fella is going to cost $101. This is flat F26. Very nice. Then also I think Zomba or Melange, Zomba this time, and you can see that blue sheen. That is a lot of Ribiakite. So Ribiakite and smoky quartz with a beautiful, is that polished? Yes, that looks very much polished point. It weighs 1.38 kilograms. It's pointed perfect. Rated as very good to A grade. It's going to cost $33. This is flat 666. And the last item, it's a beauty. Mashamba West brings us quite a lot of things, but we've not seen a geode with such impeccable calcite formations. Right in there, it's a large, deep cavern of calcite. It's golden honey. There's a little bit of a, what are you doing?
The cat's looking into the geode.
Okay, Cora, she's run out of, she's got bored playing with rocks now. There we go. Look at that, that is absolutely gorgeous. We're going to take this to the hold your breath and look. It is absolutely glorious. Look at that. Oh, no, he does want it. It's calcite FOMO time for the young fella. Oh, that is absolutely magic. Deep in that cavern of calcite. There we go. Friggin' awesome, man. And there we have it. It is an absolutely calcitus superioris with a nice, delicate little dusting of malachite on the side. That's very much silky over there. Cora's found herself another toy. It's
biomimicry. Arborescent.
It's a shongololo. What is wrong with you? Eat it. Eat it.
Oh, shame.
Okay, so you manhandling it instead. Nice. Right, it weighs 10.8 kilograms. It's going to cost $467. This little beauty, that'll be flat F11. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. It's been a beautiful day, and I hope to, well, we'll see you online in a couple of hours. Happy days.
Bye. Bye.